welcome back to another video. I took a hiatus, I disappeared, and while that happened, my camera broke. So we're back to just Josephine. While I was gone, so many things in the game have changed, so much so that I've been kind of confused. So the first thing I noticed is that Josephine doesn't look at the camera anymore. So instead of looking at you guys, she's just looking into dead space always. It's already been, I don't know, a year, I think, since I last posted a video, and I skipped some horses that I should have reviewed. I had recorded them and I just never posted them. They're forever lost in the ether. But I'm back. My attention was caught by the new Percherons and Arabians that actually look really good, and I love them. So today, the new American paint horses came out. So I guess we're gonna go buy one of those and look at them. They didn't say anything about colors being at Fort Pinta, so I'm assuming all of them are just at the riding hall. Alright. I don't think this is all of them. I think there's actually more. Hang on, let me look it up really quick. 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so there is a 7th color. All 6 of them are here, apparently temporarily. They're not supposed to stay here. There is one more that's like a flaxen chestnut that I absolutely hate. I'm assuming it's going to the app. Let's see. I didn't plan a name or anything beforehand. I'm not sure which one I even want. At least they all look really good. They don't look like the whole fiasco between like the two artist teams, and you could very clearly tell the difference between them. It shows predominantly in the thoroughbred with the weird like blobby markings. They actually look kind of nice. Okay, that one's really cute. I think that's a favorite for a lot of people. It kind of annoys me how many horses have badger faces so far, because it's supposedly a really rare occurrence. Huh. They keep sticking out their tongues! Stop it! The dapples look a little weird. There's just like a lot of them stretched out across his entire body. And they're not really in... I mean, they're kind of in the right spot, but they're not, like, sectional. It's just kind of across the side. It's really between the black one and the bay. Brown. I think it's a brown. Okay, I'm gonna go with this guy. He's so cute. Jazzo. The new name choices are so funny. Like, I could name him Onion Milk, but he's a good boy, so he needs a good name. I want to call him Cadet. He looks like a cadet to me. That'd be super cute. Spaceman. Alright, Spaceman. Spaceman. Perfect. I like it. So my first impressions of this horse are very positive right off the bat. The latest batch of new horses that came out are very overall nice looking. Paint horses are like the quarter horse. There's so many variations of them in conformation that it's just really hard to put down a specific conformation. According to the paint horse registration, any horse that has more than 2 inches of natural paint markings that's just the easiest way to describe it, can be registered as a paint horse. This means that paint horses can essentially look like anything, but the most common breed of official paint horses are basically quarter horses with paint markings, mostly. So, you know, they usually have quarter horse appearances, like a small head and big hips, kind of broad. At least they aren't painfully narrow like most of the horses I've seen so far that came out. Their nose is a little, I don't know, their face is a little rectangular for my liking. It's not very pronounced. They got a narrow nose. So considering that paint horses can literally be anything, there's not much I can say about judging except for proportions. My only thing is that their back is a little long. Apart from that, they look really good. I mean, there's nothing much I can say about it. You're cute. Most of the colors I'm not a fan of, especially the one color that wasn't released, the flaxen chestnut, is not great looking. I'm just not a fan of extreme dapples either, or badger faces, so otherwise I probably would have gotten the Grello. Whoa! Oh my god, that scared me. That scared me. Oh my god. Why would you do that? So before I look at anything right off the bat, I know that these horses have Western mannerisms, which was slightly disappointing to me because I'm not a huge fan of Western anymore. I retired from Western and now I'm predominantly English, and quarter horses and paint horses are so intelligent and flexible that they can be really used for anything, not just Western. And I don't find paint horses quite as famous for Western as quarter horses were, so it was a little disappointing that all they have for their special movements is Western related things. I know in their little showcase video they did show them also doing English, but they still move like Western horses more than anything, so I just wish that was changed. Okay. The walk is cute. I think it's might be recycled from the Arabian, I'm not sure, but I'm fine with that because it looks pretty nice. Aw, his tail is so cute! Okay, yeah, that's definitely recycled from the Arabian. But it looks nice. Like, I don't have a problem with it, except for it's really low stepping, like a jog. Like I said, it's like Western-y. Okay. Hang on. Boy, that's weird. His left front leg is kind of like sliding on the ground. It's easier to see from the side. Weird. I feel like he's gonna trip. Like, he's not lifting his front legs up high enough. And his head is really low, so yeah, like I said, that's very Western more than anything. Kayla. Pretty please. No, but like leave the group. Wait. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kayla. You saved this video. And then the mid gallop. That's interesting. The legs look okay. I don't really like how his head keeps cranking back like that. It's a little weird looking. Like if I pause right there, I don't know, that's strange. It looks a little like tense almost. Like I feel like his nose should be stopping, it should be here and then maybe extending a little farther with each long stride instead of inwards. The gallop isn't so bad. His movements just seem kind of like clunky and not very smooth. Like he's very bumpy. Yeah, alright. I wish he could like extend out a little bit more. Because this is like a weird in the middle of English and Western. At least he's not cross-canoring. Okay, jump. Cute. Aww. That's really good, actually. I like that. Except the way he kicks out his back feet. That would probably knock a pole if you did that. I can only imagine. Because the higher you go, the more you kind of have to, like, you'd have to, I say this like I'm a horse. The higher you go, the more your horse has to kind of like tuck in to avoid touching the pole. And if they kick out like that, then they'd probably tap it if they're not careful. That one's not as bad, I don't think. Maybe a little. That's smooth, okay. Alright, cool. At least it's not like I reviewed the Frisian and they kick out their legs so far. It's not quite as bad as that. So these horses can spin like the quarter horse. They can do a reining spin. They also back up like reining back up very quickly. They can also sliding stop, like what scared me in my barn just previously. Okay, that's weird. His legs are kind of like moving in slow motion for the ending part. Like, is that necessary? His leg. Why is his foot like that? Are you okay? I'm not sure if I like how his legs flick out like that. In the front, that's weird. Like he's kicking something. The turning has been weird lately. They are like so super sliding when they turn. That's also still awkward as it always has been. Okay. I'll dismount really quick and so I can look at what he does. Do something. I don't like how he keeps sticking his tongue out. So rude. Okay. Normal, I guess. He's just chillin'. I don't know, I was really excited for these. Slightly underwhelming. I was expecting a little bit more, but They're not horrible like some of the other horses that came out. Oh, that's right! You can change your horse's mane styles here. I forgot. It's a new function. This new riding hall is really nice. I just wish it didn't stand out so much against the rest of the world. It looks like it's made of like clay or something. Alright. Cool, okay, so these horses have a ton of mane styles, which I believe all of the horses should have more mane styles than they do, but this one just exclusively does, I think. Oh! Okay, interesting. So this horse has a ton of custom mane styles, but it doesn't have the originals that you could change with other horses, like the longer mane and the slightly longer mane. They only have some of those, apparently. Like the buttons is the only one that I see that looks like the old one that you can do for any horse. Okay, so button braids also gives your horse a braided tail and makes it wavy for some reason. That's cute. This also makes your horse's mane wavy with a braid that you forgot to take out. And also braids their tail. Oh. Okay, well they mixed up the pictures, first of all. This one shows that it's only the mane, and the mane is correct, but it also braids the tail. This one shows tail and mane, but it only does the mane. They mixed that up. Cool. What's this? Cute. Okay. So there's a shorter option. That's weird looking. I don't know how to feel about that. It's so uneven. I really like the cropped short enough for, it's like when you cut your horse's mane short enough to do button braids but you don't do them. So it's just like really short. It's like in the middle of that and normal. I hate that a lot. Ew, it looks like a bowl cut. Like a really bad bowl cut. Doesn't change the tail. Okay. You can also get several full braids. That one's a little funky. I don't know how to feel about the third one down. Stop looking around! I don't know how to feel about the third one down. How it kind of fades like that. It just looks like it's got poop on it. And I just didn't wash it out. Oh no. It's cute. I've been wanting a mane style like this for like 5 years. And that also braids the tail. Okay. And then this, I mean, I guess maybe that's cute for Western, but dear God, I would never do that to my horse. Holy moly. Doesn't change the tail either. It looks kind of bizarre with how narrow and thin his neck is. It's silly. Boy, that's a bummer. I was really hoping for the short one, but it's got like a weird length difference, and I seriously don't like it. Dang, I wanted to do button braids too, but like, I don't like how his tail is braided. What a shame. See, that second button braid looks really good, where they did like the half and half and just the top part. And then for the braids, they like faded it. Alright, well, to me he looks like a jumper. So, yeah, this is the one without the tail. I'm gonna do this one. I really like The main animation has become really good. So is the tail. That's cute. Okay, I had to look up my outro. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, leave a like so I know. Leave a comment on your opinions of the source. I'm very curious and I didn't really have time today to interview anyone. And I love reading them, of course. Subscribe to see more videos like this one, and be sure to click the bell because I post very inconsistently and sometimes out of the blue. So thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Shoot, I forgot. Oh, whoops. Huh. Oops. New saddles? Tack? Boy, that's weird. It kind of looks like a real rug. Oh, there's like a feather on it. Kind of weird that they gave halters to go with it. I was expecting like a bosal bridle, because I actually kind of like those sometimes. I'm not a fan of riding with halters. They're cute though. I really like the set. Except for the I feel like there's two artists that work on tack sets as well, like two separate ones, and one of them you can see in this tack set too. The way they texture things is really like dusty kind of looking almost, and it almost makes it look kind of dirty. And then they also like to do those absolutely massive stitches on the edges of things, and I think they designed these ones because they have the really thick stitching. It doesn't show up quite as bad on this one, which is nice. So I guess I have a feeling they're gonna keep swiftness as it is and start adjusting tack in endurance. Well, actually, endurance doesn't really matter anymore. Endurance used to gauge how long your horse could go before they started, like, quote unquote, getting lazy or breaking down, and they would kind of snort to let you know, and then you had to press forward again to keep them going. That was removed. So endurance is basically useless now. I don't know why it's still there. So I guess in the future they're gonna just change up the strength and discipline and agility, which might make picking your tack sets for racing completely different. That saddle doesn't match at all. That's the set. It's breaking down my stats. Oh my god. Okay, the dolly set is way worse. That's kind of crazy. So clearly these don't have full stats. It's making the stats very different for me. It's changing this, and it's changing strength and agility, which is hilarious to me because there's a Star Coin pack right now where you can spend like $65 to get all of these tack sets when one of them is completely useless and just decorative. At least it's the ugly one. Sorry if you like gray and purple, but frankly I don't. Ew.